Leslie Gazzati, yoga therapist, and I'm going to demonstrate the planes of movement, which is basically how we move in the world. So we live in a three-dimensional world, so we have three different planes of movement. And the first one is the sagittal plane. It's named after the sagittal suture, which divides the body left to right. It goes this way. So anytime that you're moving in this direction, which is forward and back on your mat, so I'm moving into flexion, or if I'm opening up into extension, I'm moving along this sagittal plane. And the second one is the coronal plane, which is also called the frontal plane. It divides the body front to back. So it's named after corona or crown. If you are familiar with a sun that's in an eclipse and it's got that corona all around it, that's this plane, side to side. So if I'm moving my arms out to the side, abduction, or if I'm adding my arms toward my body, adduction, that's happening in the coronal plane. Same thing with the leg. I'm moving it away, I'm moving it towards me. If I'm moving my spine laterally to the side, it's all coronal plane. And then the last plane, which I think is the easiest, is called transverse, and it's rotation. So whether my shoulders are rotating internally inward or externally away from the midline, same thing with the hip, external, internal, any kind of rotation, the spine, anything that's rotating is in the transverse plane. So it's just three, straightforward. Flexion, extension are happening in the sagittal plane. Any sort of A, B, moving away or adding to in the side-to-side plane, that's corona, like the corona of the sun. And any sort of rotation anywhere in your body is called transverse. So you're moving in 3D, and now you have a way to express it. Namaste.